Hey, I'm here today to go over the Intsun 48 LED solar powered motion activated area light. This is it. There's no video reviews, and the pictures that are posted don't really give you a good sense of scale and how big it actually is. So this is it. I believe they list the measurements in centimeters or millimeters in the site, and I will actually list it in imperial measurements down below in the description below in inches. But we're looking at like 1.5 inches thick at this end, about 1/2 inch thick here, maybe 1 foot wide and 6 inches tall. The light itself is very, very bright, and it has 3 settings, and the solar charging capabilities seem to work really well. I did leave it on, ran it overnight. It was dead the next morning, and it ran for several hours. I went to sleep, it was still on, and I went to bed pretty late, and it was dead by the time I woke up. I left it out in the sun all day long. It was a bright day, and it seemed to be completely fully charged again. So you should just have this cycle every single day. Before I show you how bright it is though and how it kind of works, one thing that's important to note is that underneath the sticker right here, if you peel it back, and it's on this side, and we'll see if we can't angle it right. So like right underneath here, you can see that there's a little screw bump. You peel this back, a little Phillips head will open up a small door inside, and you can replace the batteries inside of this with 2 18650 batteries. So once the batteries die, because this is going to be cycling through a charge every single day, you might get 300 charges out of it. So once a year or so, maybe a little bit more often than that, if you want nice powerful batteries and a nice bright light, you're going to need to replace the batteries. But you can get batteries on Amazon for less than $10 for a pair of 18650, so it's not going to be expensive to replace the batteries, and you may get more time out of it depending on how you opt to use it. Now, there are 3 modes of operation. The first mode, you just press the button and it comes on, and I'll show you right here, and we'll put it kind of up high, and it's bright, and it will just be bright until you pass through it, give it some time without the motion, and it goes off. The next one is just dim, and it's dim until you have motion. And then the third one is off until there's motion, and then it's really bright. So and let's cycle back through it. So this first one isn't 100% power. It's on all the time at like 75% power, and you can see it's pretty bright. And then the next mode is going to be very dim until there's motion, and then it goes to 100% bright. So we've got like 50% power to 100% power. The first mode is at like 75% power, and then the last mode is just off until there's motion, and it's at 100%. And to give you an idea of how bright it is, like that little tiki torch right there, that's about 6 feet from where I'm standing right now, and then you can see the playhouse way in the background over there. That's got to be, you know, 35-40 feet for me, and it's illuminating it. Like I could go walk around over there and see what I'm doing, and then I'll kind of put it above me right here, maybe just as a light. We'll see if the camera evens out here, and it does. So it's a bright light, and it's hard to look at in the dark. Very, very bright, and the 3 modes are very clever. And I would say, you know, probably what I would use it for would be kind of dim until you get motion, and well, it was already motion as soon as I put it on. And then that way people, delivery drivers, pizza drivers, anybody coming at night can see a little bit at your front door, and then they walk up and it gets really bright. I think that the totally off motion, or I'm sorry, this would be the mode right there, yeah, so dim and then full bright. And if you're in a place like in a backyard where you don't need it to be publicly viewable, or for security reasons, you just want it totally dark until you walk out there, then the off and then super bright would be the mode to go with. Yeah, so it's a very cool little light. I'm glad it's as big as it is. I was worried that it was going to be much smaller. Solar charging does work well. This is a big solar panel right here too, and I've left this outside in torrential rain so far. It's been raining a ton here in Colorado lately, and I've just been leaving it on my backyard, on my deck or my patio here to charge when there is sun out, and there's been some blistering sun when the clouds have cleared. This thing's gotten very hot. So far there's no visible damage from the sun. Inside, the whole thing is made of plastic, but inside, and you can't see it in this, but if you look inside of here, it is metal reinforced inside. So when you mount this, there is metal inside of this, so it's not going to bang, and you should be able to get a nice, good mount. I haven't mounted it yet, but I feel like when I do, it should be fairly secure, and I'm going to do it into a solid wood and you know, like studs. So it should be nice and secure. It doesn't really bend or anything. It's pretty rigid, and you know, it's hard. So yeah, so that's that. Very, very bright light, blindingly so. Yeah, I would definitely recommend it. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comments below, and I'll do my best to help. Thanks.